top of your screen. Jones against Norman. Pressure from Smith. Ryan sets, throws, knocked away. That is going to be fun to watch. Norman, who was begging us during the week to cover Jones one-on-one and not play zone, he gets him on the first play.
Well, apparently he didn't just beg us. He begged Greg Minuski, his defensive coordinator, and it worked. And look at it, he wasn't even ready at the snap. He was communicating with his safeties about their coverage, but reacted very quickly. Got a little bit of help because of the pass rush from Preston Smith, held up Matt Ryan, and then he got back into the play and knocked it away.
Blitz picked up. Ryan lofting for Julio Jones, who makes the catch. He had a step on Josh Norman. The blitz was picked up, and it's perfection for Atlanta for a gain of 20.
So watch how they pick things up back here. Look at Coleman right there on an excellent block, picking up the blitzer. And right here, right there. Really nice job. Coleman ends up flipping Mason Foster over and buying that extra split second of time for his quarterback. And they said all the flow.
So a 2nd and 18. Ryan over the middle. It's Julio Jones makes his 4th catch. Back to the original line of scrimmage as Josh Norman was trying to rip that football out. And whistle blows as Atlanta, I'm sure they will use their first timeout. And while they take a timeout, we check in with Kurt Menefee. Another fake. Ryan has time. Going far side, and it's complete. It's Julio Jones who's got a first down. He was working against Josh Norman there. Jones, his 5th catch of the day.
And how about the running game for Atlanta early in this half sets this up. They've run it so well that you set up the play action. And Julio with a double move, and Josh Norman not able to get there in time. Julio Jones, big body, strong hands, keeps it away from him as Norman tries to claw the ball out. That if Julio goes into the slot, 1 inside, Josh follows him. If he goes 2 inside with 3 to that side, Josh Norman doesn't go 3rd one in. It becomes a different matchup. Julio Jones usually against.
2nd down. Ryan over the middle and incomplete. Going for Julio Jones. A little behind him, and Josh Norman was there on the deflection. Charles, I'm curious. Clinton-Dix, we chronicled it. Big trade. He's played almost the entire game today. Atlanta needs a 35 on 3rd down. They go to Julio Jones, who is taken down. Josh Norman was matched up, and he made the tackle, and a 3 and out, and this Washington defense does the job.
He makes the play.
Ryan, time. Gonna let it go deep. Looking for Julio Jones. Gets turned around and gets taken down. And obviously that's going to be interference.
You know, Josh Norman does not panic often in coverage.
Number 24, defense, 1st down.
But I think he did here because he lost total sight of the ball. And I think if he just stays on his feet and runs with him, he still has a chance to make that play. But he lost his confidence in that. And he thought, I'm giving up a touchdown if I don't make this leap. And it's going to be, of course, a spot foul because of the interference. And that's a huge gain for Atlanta.
That's where he was going with it. So Atlanta with the ball again. Ryan looking to air it out. Going for Julio Jones. Miscommunication. Incomplete for 71 and a touchdown. 3rd down and 2. They'll fake the run. They'll get into Jones looking to set up the block. There goes Julio Jones. That could be number 1. And it is. Touchdown. Look at the reaction of the teammates. That is outstanding. You think Julio Jones is loved on this team?
You know what we just saw there? We saw a leader's unselfishness get rewarded, and his teammates letting him know how much they appreciate how he carries himself as a receiver who hadn't found the end zone until now. Whole team went down there.
The whole team. That shows you something about leadership. Well, what Pam Oliver was talking about, when your entire team comes down, jump on Julio Jones, who is A tremendous player. Look at this. And this, you just don't see this. Everybody's coming in. Just awesome. Falcons big, who as we know is one of the great players in this league. Selfless, never complains. First touchdown in 90 catches. The Falcons are going to improve to 4-4 with a dominating performance here today. 38-14, the final score.